All right, this is going to be a very short section, but I do think it's very important that you spend just a little bit of time looking at and comparing and contrasting the different stages of meiosis and mitosis. So in meiosis 1, we're going to see in prophase 1, there's going to be a pairing of the homologous chromosomes. Of course, in mitosis, there is no pairing of chromosomes. We're going from 46 chromosomes to 46 chromosomes. We want to make sure that each cell has an exact has a copy of each of the different chromosomes. So we're not going to see the homologous pairs line up. In meiosis 1, we're going to see the homologous chromosomes are duplicated at the equator. This just means that we're going to see them line up in pairs along the equator. In metaphase, we're just going to see them line up single file. Anaphase 1, we're separating homologous chromosomes. In anaphase of mitosis, we're just separating sister chromatids. In telophase 1, we have after telophase 1, we have 2 haploid daughter cells, and after telophase of mitosis, we have 2 daughter cells that each are going to be identical to the parent cell. So when we are comparing meiosis 2 to mitosis, we are going to see that actually the events of meiosis 2 are exactly like those of mitosis, except that in mitosis, we're going from a diploid to a diploid cell that's genetically identical. In meiosis 2, we're going from a haploid cell to a haploid cell that's genetically unique. So in meiosis 2, in prophase 2, we don't have a pairing of the chromosomes. In prophase, we don't have a pairing of chromosomes. In metaphase 2, we're going to see the haploid number of duplicated chromosomes at the equator, and at metaphase, we're going to see a duplicated chromosomes at the equator. So again, we're both lining up single file. It's just in this case, we have 23 chromosomes lining up single file, and in metaphase, we have 46 chromosomes lining up single file. In both cases of anaphase, we're going to see those sister chromosomes separate. They're going to become daughter chromosomes, move to the pole. And at the end of telophase 2, we have 4 haploid daughter cells, as opposed to in telophase of mitosis, we have 2 daughter cells, identical to the parent cell. Really, that's it for this section. It's very short, but you should be able to list the similarities and differences between meiosis 1 and mitosis, and list the similarities and differences between meiosis 2 and mitosis. You should also explain why a close examination of metaphase can indicate whether a cell is undergoing mitosis or meiosis. You really should be able to tell, especially if you know the diploid and haploid number of a cell, you should be able to identify the stage of either mitosis or meiosis at any phase. I should be able to give you a picture of anaphase 2, and you should be able to tell me right away that it's anaphase 2 of meiosis. So you should be able to identify all of the different stages based on what's going on in the cell, what's happening at that point in time. All right, please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I'll be happy to go over anything.